بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We are continuing from where we stopped in the previous lesson, and we allow it about 2 pages to complete this particular lesson. We have actually made the lesson into short forms because we observe that the shortened form is sometimes most of the students will always try to say that if we can make the lessons much shorter, then so that is why we are making this one is into 3 parts. And not only that, the main thing is that the lesson is also a long lesson. Okay, this particular lesson is long, so we have 3 parts, and this is the 3rd part of this lesson, and inshallah in this particular session we'll complete the lesson, right? Okay, so if you can remember, we stopped here, right? We stopped here, inshallah. This was where we stopped, right? And we're explaining here, and then we stop here. So we said that this particular part, this is where we are attaching. We said that sometimes the maf'ul will be here, the object will be a pronoun. So if the object is a pronoun and you are attaching it to the verb, so for example, daraba means he beat, okay? But if you are going to say he beat him, okay, you are using a pronoun for the object and you are want to attach it, so you say darabahu for all. But we said that when the verb is ending with kesra, in that case, and you are attaching her to it, you have to change it to this one. I hope you can see. You have to change the dhamma to kesra. So instead of saying darabti hu, you say what? Darabti hi. Okay, darabti hi. So here is just darabahu, darabathu, darabtahu. But here, because the verb is ending with kesra, okay, switching from kesra to dhamma is difficult to pronounce. So in Arabic, they just change it, they leave it kesra. So darabtihi, that is how they had here, like that. Okay, and not only in this form, just this ha, when it is attached to, I mean, most of even the huruf al-jar, okay, most of this huruf al-jar. So for example, bihi, you see, when we are saying bihi, okay, like this, okay, this is preceded by, you see, it is preceded by a harf, that is b. So it is initial, it is initial, that ha is initial having dhamma, okay, but you can't say bihu. It is difficult to pronounce. You yourself, you see that it is difficult. If you are going to say bihu, you see how it is difficult. So you just say bihi, simple, and that is it. Ilayhi, you see ilayhi. You will never hear ilayhu. But when the ha is standing alone, it's just who. I hope that is clear. It is a pronoun, and that is who. But when it is attaching, most of the time, okay, if it is difficult to switch, okay, they just make it kesra. So bihi, ilayhi, so ilayhi, bihi, okay, and that other. So that was what we looked at the last lesson, and we'll stop here. So this is just a continuation, as you can see here. This is a continuation, okay, of it. So inshallah, biduni doyi al-waqt, inshallah, wasil. So they have here, this is a continuation of this one. This is a continuation of this. So darabtu hu. So it will be what? Darabtu hu, I beat him. I hope that is clear. Then here, darabtum hu, darabtum, and then who. So we have only 2 exceptions in this particular series. The first exception was this one, when the verb is ending with kesra. I hope that is clear. And then we also have here, when the verb is one, the tum, okay, when you are attaching the pronoun, and then the verb is having the antum pronoun. Antum, if I want to say ant, you beat, plural. Antum darabtum, you beat. But if I'm attaching a pronoun to the tum, you can't attach the pronoun directly like that. So in Arabic, they add wow. I hope that is clear. They add wow. Wow al-jamu. The reason is, most of the time, is pronunciation difficulty. Okay. If I'm going to say darabtumhu, it seems to be difficult because of the break. The sukun there make it difficult to pronounce. You have dhamma followed by sukun followed by dhamma again. So darabtumhu is difficult to pronounce. So they add wow. So darabtumuhu. I hope that is clear. Darabtumuhu, to make it continuous flow. They don't want to break. So if I say darabtumhu, it's difficult. So just say darabtumuhu. I hope that is clear. So we have two exceptions. One is when the verb is ending with kesra and then the ha is attaching to it. The ha will now take kesra instead of dhamma. That's the first thing we look. And the example is here. Darabti he, not darabti who. Oh, that is clear. And then the second one is when the verb is ending with this pronoun. If the verb is having the domir al-muttasil of antum, okay, that is tum. So for example, darabtum, katabtum, gasaltum, all this one, when the verb is ending, it have a pronoun that is attached to it, and that pronoun is tum. Okay, and you are now attaching an object, the maf'ulun bihi, which is a pronoun. You have to add wow. So like here, darabtum, you see the verb is ending with tum, and you want to attach a pronoun as an object. Okay, you beat him. You beat him. So if this pronoun is there, you can't attach the object directly. You have to add wow before. So tum always have wow attached to it before a pronoun can be attached. So darabtumuhu. Hope that is clear. Qataltumuhu, gasaltumuhu. I hope that is clear. So in that form. So two exceptions. I hope that is clear. Now let's read. Let's look at these exercises, inshallah, to make it very clear. Aina talibul jadidu. Where's the new students? So if you want to say, did you see him? You see, the verb is ra'aytum. So you see it is ending with tum. Okay, it is ending with the pronoun tum. Okay, now this is who, this is a pronoun, this is the object, and the object is what you want to attach it. Did you see him? But because this is ending with tum, if you can't attach it like that, that exception is for tum. Okay, when a verb is ending with tum, or when the verb has the pronoun, the domir al-muttasil tum. Okay, so you see, you have to add wow before you attach the pronoun. So ara'aytumuhu, did you see him? But initially the wow is not part, it's just a za'ida to make the pronunciation flow. Okay, other than that, I'll say ara'aytumhu, which is difficult. It is the ra'aytumuhu is easier than the ra'aytumhu. So that is why that wow should be added. I hope that is clear. Okay, then we'll have the second one here. Aina al-hayyatu, where is the snake? So akataltumuha. You see this again, similar thing. The verb is ending with tum, and then we have a ha that is to be attached, a pronoun that is to be attached. So you add the wow. Okay, so has a darsun sahlun. This lesson is easy. Afahimtumuhu, do you understand it? So fahimtum, you see the verb is ending with tum. Sorry, this is the tum. Afahimtum, who did you understand it? Right? So aina al-mudarrisuna, where are the teachers? Ara'aytumuhum. So this is whom. This is the object. But the verb is ra'a, and they will have tum. Bima'ana ra'aytum. You plural, you saw. You plural, you saw. You saw them. They want to say, did you see them? Or did you saw them? Plural. But as I just explained, if you have tum, a verb ending with tum, with the pronoun tum, and then you want to attach an object to the verb, you can't attach it directly. You have to add wow. Oh, that is clear. Okay. So that exception is for only tum. Okay. Tum. Bimana. Antum. Okay. The domir al-muttasil of antum. Oh, that is clear. Okay. So we have here اقرأ الجمل الآتية مع الضمير المذكورة أمامها. Okay. So they want us to read this thing. So how do you read it? Read Ra'aytum. You see the tum is ending with tum. So you see what? Ra'aytumu. So you change. You have to add wow here. Okay. And then change here to, instead of the school, you change it to what? To Dhamma. So Ra'aytumuhum. I hope that is clear. Ra'aytumuhum. Ra'aytumuhum. I hope that is clear. Okay. And the second one. Okay. Fahimtumuha. You see. And the third one. Ghasal. Here. This was the first rule that we learned. You can see that it is ending with what? With kesra. So because it is kesra, you can't leave this. You have to change here to what? To kesra. So ghasaltihi. You see. Ghasaltihi. Okay. Then here. Wajadtu. So you see what? Wajadtuhu. Wajadtuhu. This one is not, there is no any exception there. Okay. Qataltum. You see qataltum. So qataltumuha. If you are adding any pronoun, you are attaching. And I mean any pronoun as an object. If that pronoun is an object and you are attaching it to a verb ending with tum, that's when you have to add the wow. So qataltumuha. You see, sami'tumuha. Okay. Then we have here اقرأ الأمثلة ثم أكمل كل من الجمل الآتية مستعملا ذو. Okay. Read the following sentences. Sorry, the following examples. Examples. ثم أكمل. Then you complete كل من الجمل الآتية. All of the following sentences. مستعملا using ذو. Okay, so they want you to use ذو, but they have given you examples here. See how they do the examples, then you complete it. أين الكتاب ذو الغلاف الأحمر? Where is the book ذو الغلاف الأحمر? We have looked at ذو previously, right? We learned it before. We said the ذو is what? ذو comes to mean possession. Okay, I've explained this several times. For example, when we say ذو مال, possessor of money. Okay, ذو مال وبنين. It comes in the Quran, right? ذو مال وبنين, right? So it comes to mean possession of something. Okay, but it depends on the context that you can really give. You can't really give one word, English word to it to mean it. I mean, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. But the idea, whenever it comes, the idea is something possess something or something has something. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now, aina al-kitabu. So you see here, Zul Gilaf al-Ahmari, with, or the book. Aina al-kitab. Where is the book? Zul Gilaf al-Ahmari, with. Gilaf means cover. Ahmar means red. So Zul Gilaf al-Ahmar, with the red cover, or the book that has red cover. I hope that is clear. Okay. And we said it is mudof. It is mudof. Always it is mudof. Daima yu'rabu mudof. Okay. So when it comes, the verb that is following it, I'm saying the verb, the noun that is following it should be majrur. Hope that is here. That is clear. Okay, so aina al-kitabu zul gilaf al-ahmar. Now the second one, liman zaka al-baytu zul babil ahdari. Okay, liman zaka al-baytu zul babil ahdar. So all this one, is an adjective, right? It's an adjective that describe what? The house. I hope that is clear. For example, let me say in English, if I say the book with the red cover, the book is the noun with the red cover. That part, red cover or with the red cover, is a phrase that describe the book, right? It gives information about the book, right? So is an a sifa. In Arabic we say sifa. A sifa is like an adjective, right? Okay. So it describes the object. So man zalika, okay, man zalika al-fata zunna zorati. So here it doesn't mean possession. Okay. When we say zunna zorati, what is nazoratun? Nazoratun is the spectacles. Okay. The spectacles or glasses. Okay. Whether maybe you are having an eye problem or whatever, and you are wearing a spectacle. That's what we call nazoratun. Okay. So zunna zoratun here, it means wearing the specs. It doesn't mean having specs. Okay. It means the one, like in English you say the man with the specs or the man with the spectacle. The man, he's wearing spectacle, right? It doesn't mean he's having a spectacle in his pocket or something. Okay. Like in that context, it means like you see the boy with the spectacle, meaning wearing the spectacle, right? So in this case, the zoo doesn't really mean he's having it, but it means he's wearing it, right? Okay, but it doesn't mean zoo doesn't mean wearing. It comes to mean possession. The man, the boy with the possessing the spectacles, right? Okay. ذلك الرجل ذو اللحية. Okay, ذو اللحية. So observe what I told you. The zoo is mudaf. So whatever flow is, you see majrur, and you see bab, and you see here لحيتي, not لحيته. It is mudaf. So the verb, the noun, I keep on saying verb, I don't know why. The noun that follows it, it is always followed by a noun, not a verb. Okay. So the noun that follows it is supposed to be majrur. Okay. Da'iman, always is supposed to be majrur. So ذلك الرجل ذو اللحية الطويلة. That man, ذو اللحية الطويلة, with the long beard. لحية is beard, right? Beard. Okay. ذو اللحية الطويلة. طبيب is a doctor. مشهور, famous, is a famous doctor. Min Pakistan, from Pakistan. Okay, then we have here Man zalika al-waladu. Who is that boy? So they want you to now. So these are the examples that they give. So now we should also complete this, complete the sentences with using zu. Okay, so how do you see Man zalika al-waladu zul qamis al-ahmari, right? Zul qamis al-ahmari. Then here zalika al-fata ذو الشعر الطويل طالب من Iran. Okay, that young man. Okay, fata means what? Young man, right? So that young man, ذو الشعر, with hair. Sharun is hair, the hair. Okay, the hair. Whether the hair on your skin or the hair, mostly on your head. Okay, the hair. So ذلك الفتى ذو الشعر الطويل, with tall hair. He has plenty hair on his head. So ذو الشعر الطويل طالب من Iran, is a student from Iran, right? لمن هذا الدفتر, to whom belong this what? This notebook. ذو الغلاف الجميل, with the beautiful cover, right? ذلك الرجل ذو النظارة, this man ذو النظارة, with the spectacle. مديرنا is our principal. مديرنا is our principal. I hope that is clear. Okay. So let's do a little bit of grammar here. Assuming I do this. Okay. Let me show you something. Observe, please observe. Okay. I want to show you something. Okay. Okay. So I want us to do a little bit of Arab grammar here. Okay. At least for this particular last two examples. Okay, so I said that the sentence reads that ذلك الرجل that man. Okay, ذلك الرجل that man ذو النظارة with the spectacles. Mudiruna is our principal. So this particular part of the sentence is what? ذلك الرجل is the mubtada. We all know that this is a jumla ismiya because it is not beginning with a verb. Okay, it is beginning with a what? With a noun. ذلك الرجل, that man. So this is a noun, right? That man. Don't look at them to be separate. They are the same. They are joined together. They are. I mean, how do I see it? They are together. That man. Don't look at that as separate and the man as separate. That man. That is similar thing we are dealing with here. Okay, so it's just that this is an ism ishara, right? And this one is what? In art. Okay, but they are together. That man. So we know that this is mubtada, right? So haza mubtada. And this is what? Zunnazorati. This is also together. Okay. Zunnazorati. This is together. I hope that is clear. So ذلك الرجل zunnazorati. So this part of the zunnazorati, as I told you, is like a sifa. It's like an adjective that is describing this particular man. I hope that is clear. Then the last part, mudiruna, is the khabar. So this is the mubtada. And then this is the khabar. That is the main part of the sentence. That is the main thing we need in a nominal sentence. The main part is ذلك الرجل, is mubtada. Then we need a predicate, and that is the mudiruna. That is the khabar. That's all. This one is just a zaida. I could have just said ذلك الرجل mudiruna. That man is our principal, and it will make sense. So this part, that man, is the mubtada. And then this, mudiruna, our principal, is the khabar. It gives us information of the man, who the man is. But this part, zunnazorati, the man with spectacles. So this with spectacles is an additional phrase, which is like an adjective describing this particular man. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now let's look at the last one. Man zalika rajul. Who is that man? Zullihyatil qasirati. Okay, with short beard. You can remember qasirun means short, but because lihyatun is feminine, they see qasiratun, al-qasirati. Okay, so man zalika rajulu zullihyatil qasirati. I hope that is clear. Huwa muazzinu masjidina. Huwa muazzinu masjidina. Why didn't you say masjiduna? But he said masjidina. Mudaf ilay, right? This is mudaf ilay. Why? Because the muazzin is the mudaf. The muazzin of the masjid. So the masjid is the mudaf ilay of our masjid. Oh, that is clear. Okay. So here the mudaf, the mubtada is what? Ayn al-mubtada fi hazihi al-jumla. Where is the mubtada in this sentence? The mubtada is zalika rajul. Hope that is clear. Zalika rajul. Zalika rajul is the mubtada. Wa ayn al-khabar. And where is the khabar? Where is the predicate? because I told you that this part of the sentence, I'm coming. This part of the sentence, I want to do something for you. Okay. This part of the sentence, the zu lehyati, this part. Let me change it. See it. It's a sifa. It's an adjective of the man. Okay. So it is not, and this part is also part. This one is also part of it. Let me make it very nice. This whole part, I hope that is clear, with the short beard, they are all talking about the man. So they are like adjective. I hope that is clear. So if this is the mubtada, so where is now the khabar, the predicate? The predicate is the man. I hope that is clear. The predicate is the man. The last time I told you, the man is an istifhamiyya. You can see there's a question mark here. Okay, so it is istifhamiyya. And I told you that most of the time when we have an interrogative sentence, jumlatul istifhamiyya, the article of the interrogation, the adawatul istifham in it, is going to be the khabar. Because why do I say it is the khabar? Because that will give us information. Huwa mu'azzinu masjidina. Which part of this sentence correspond to this? Just look at the red, the green, and then the blue. Which one gives this answer? Is for which part? Zullihiyatil qasiratu. It's not a question for this. Huwa mu'azzinuna. Zalika rajulu. It's not a question for, it's not even a question. So this question will lead us to the information. Huwa mu'azzinu masjidina. So indirectly it is the khabar. So in a jumla istifhamiyya, if most of the jumla istifhamiyya, the interrogative question, interrogative sentences, the khabar is the article of the interrogation, the adawatul istifham. I hope that is clear. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. I think this is the last page, right? The last page. Now look at. We'll complete it, inshallah. So let's look at here. Ikra il amsilat al-atiyah li zati. So the feminine, let me tell you something. You see the zu that we have learned. Zu is for masculine. It's only for masculine. So you can see all the things that they talk about. Al-baytu, zu. Al-fata, zu. Bait is masculine. Fata, young man, is masculine. Okay. Al-rajulu, zu, masculine. Okay. Al-waladu is masculine. Al-fata is masculine. Okay. Al-rajulu is masculine. Al-rajul. When you see zu, it is for masculine. The feminine form is zatu. So if you want to see the woman, so for example, I say Zumalin. I just say Zumalin, possessor of money. The person is masculine, even though I've not mentioned his name. The person is masculine. Why I use Zu? But if I say Zatu Malin, okay, Zatu Malin, the person, even though we don't know, it also means possessor of money. Zumalin means possessor of money. Zatu Malin also means possessor of money. Someone who is rich. But the first one, Zumalin, is referring to someone who is masculine. And then the second one, Zatu, even though we don't know the person, but it gives an indication that this star added gives an indication that the person is feminine. So Zatu is only used for feminine. Okay. So Aina al-Majallatu, where is the newspaper? Zatu suwaril mulawwanati. Okay. With suwar is what we call pictures. The last time I told you, okay, we have suratun. I think I should type, right? La Buddha and October. This one, Suratun. Okay. Suratun is a picture. I'm saying the picture, sorry. A surah of the Quran. Okay. But when we change the first sin to sword, okay, when you change the first sin to sword, this way, Suratun, it will now mean a picture. I hope that is clear. It will now mean this is Suratun, a surah of the Quran. But when you change it to sword, it will now mean a picture. A picture is called Suratun. The plural of surahs of the Quran, several surahs of the Quran is called Suwaru. I hope that is clear. Suwaru. Suwaru. And then several pictures is also called Suwaru. So you see what here? Suwaru. It depends on whether, if this one was to be seen, the sword here was to be seen, it will mean several surahs of the Quran. So you have to be very careful. If you mispronounce it, whether sin or sword, sin or sin, it depends on how you pronounce it. That will mean what you are talking about. Okay. So that's why tajweed is sometimes, not sometimes, always very important, because you can mess up a lot of things. If you just change the sin to sword, it will mean pictures. How that is. So here, Zatu Suwari, okay, with pictures, Mulawana. When we say something is Mulawana, it means colored pictures. A picture with several colors. Okay, so you can see lawn. The last time I told you, lawn means color. Launuhu is color. So lawn is color. So they just say Mulawanatun, colored. I hope that is clear. Colored. Okay. The thing that is being colored is all called Mulawanatu. So Aina al-Majallatu Zatu Suwari al-Mulawanati. Where is the newspaper that has several, that have colored pictures? I hope that is clear. So because Majallatun here is feminine, that is why we use Zatu, but we don't use Zu. I hope that is clear. Hazihi Darajatu, this bicycle, you can see there is a bicycle here. Zatu, so they use Zatu because bicycle is feminine. You can see the term marbuta, right? Zatul ajali salasi li ibn Sagir. Okay, so hazihi Darajatu, this bicycle, Zatul ajali, with Mamana ajal. The ajalun is the wheels. Okay, the wheels of the bicycle. You can see wheels here, right? The wheels, not even only bicycle, even cars. Okay, and then motorbike. Their wheels are called ajal. Okay, ajal. So they are saying that hazihi daraja to this bicycle, Zatul ajali salasi, with 3 wheels. You can see it has 3 wheels. Ibn Sagir is for, small child. Okay. Ibni with Ibni for my small child. Ibni Sagir. Okay. Ibni Sagir. The yaw, the addition of the yaw make it a little bit difficult to pronounce. Okay. Ibni Sagir, right? Okay. It depends on your tank, where you are coming from, right? Okay. So I hope the sentence is clear. Hazihi darajatu, this bicycle, Zatul ajali salasi, with 3 wheels. Li ibni is for my child. As-sagir is for my small child. I hope that is clear. But here you have to join them. Yes, that joining it is a little bit difficult to pronounce. So tilkal imaratu, this building, imaratun is building. Zatun nawafizil kabirati, with big windows. Okay, having big windows. Masrifun is masrif. Masrifun is where? Is the bank. I hope you have not forgotten. I told you the last time I explained why it is called masrif. Okay, it is coming from the word surf. Okay, surf. In Arabic, we see Arabic morphology, surf. Okay, even surf means alternation, when something alternates. Okay, so for example, Allah says, okay, ذلك وصرفنا فيه. For example, Allah is talking about the Quran. Okay, Allah says that وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد, and then we alternate in it. Allah gives a lot of examples in the Quran. One particular thing, He alternates examples so that we will understand. Okay, so even the wind, the change in the direction, the alternation of the direction of the wind, we call it tasrif al-riyah. It comes also in the Quran, tasrif al-riyah. The wind blow in this direction, change it, blow in another direction, blow in that direction. Tasrif al-riyah. So sarf is for something to alternate. So masrif is where they change currencies. They do alternation of currencies, you bring, or even money transactions. So that's what called masrif. So it's the bank. Okay. Tilkel masajidu. Okay, this particular masjid. So why do they use zatu? Masjid is feminine, is masculine. Okay. So ما هو السبب في هنا? What is the problem here? ما هو المشكلة في هذه الجملة? Okay, what is the problem? Masjid is muzakkar, right? It's masculine. But they are using zatu. Okay, the problem is that there is no problem. This is plural. And we said that jam'ul ghairi akil will always be represented by feminine pronoun or feminine adjective or feminine whatever. If you are describing it with anything, it's supposed to be feminine. This is plural. And you can remember jam'u ghairi akil. So that's why they even say tilka, but not zalika. So tilka masajidu, mosques, massages. Okay. Zatun mana'ir al-aliyati. Okay, zatul mana'ir. Mana'ir is the minaret. When they build a mosque and then they raise something on it, that we call it minaret in English. You see that erection that they put on it. Okay, is what we mean by the minaret. So zatul mana'ir al-aliyati. When we say aliyah, okay, alin is coming from alin, which means long or high. It comes to mean high. Something is one. High. This one, right? It's high. When something is high, that's what we call alin. So, for example, Allah talking about what's the name? Firaun. Allah says, "Innahu kana aliyan min al-musrifin." This word is there. I think Surah Dukhan or Surah Zariyat. No. Surah Dukhan or Surah Jasiyah. One of these two surahs. Allah says, "Innahu kana aliyan min al-musrifin." He was high among those who go overboard. Musrifin, those who go overboard. Okay, transgress beyond boundaries. So he was high among them. Bima'na, just look at history. When we are talking about, most corrupt people in history, Firaun cannot be there among the top. Firaun cannot be. There's no way Firaun will not be among the top. The kind of corruption and facade this person caused on earth is unimaginable, right? So Allah says, "Innahu kana aliyan min al-musrifin." Among those who has transgressed in history, he is among the highest of them. Okay, so alin means something to be high. Okay, something to be high. So because it is feminine, that is why they say aliyatun. Okay, aliyatun, something that is high but feminine. Okay, so zatum mana'iril aliyati, with high minaret. Jamilatun jiddan is very beautiful. Okay, it's very beautiful. Okay, I think we have the last one here. Ikra il amsilata summa kawwin jumalan mislaha musta'milan il kalimati allati bayna al qawsayn. So ikra il amsila, read the example. Summa kawwin li jumalan, then form or make sentences mislaha, like it. So just read here. After that, you make sentences like it. Mustamilan al-kalimati allati bayna al-qawsayn, using the words in between the brackets. So you can see there are words in the brackets. Use these particular words for each line to form sentences like this particular sentences. So let's read it and see what they want. So here, akurat al-qadami. La'ibtum am kurata sallati. Is it football that you played or basketball? So this is a question, right? I've explained this several times. This means all, but it is used for only questioning when you are asking question. So, Muhammadan ra'aita am Hamidan. Is it Muhammad that you saw or Hamid? So this is istifhamiyya using am, right? Kitab al-fiqh akhasti. Is it fiqh? Is it the fiqh book? Kitab al-fiqh. Is it the fiqh book? The book of fiqh. Okay, jurisprudence. Akhasti. Did you take or did you took? You are, bimana, this is feminine. You are speaking to female. Am kitab al-sirata. Am kitab al-sirati. Or the book of Sirah. Okay. And what is Sirah? Okay. What is Sirah? Sirah is history. Okay. In today's terms, we say history. Right? Okay. So he's asking him whether he took the book of fiqh or the book of Sirah. So it's the same way. They now want you to use these particular words to form sentences like these 3 sentences. It should be in this pattern. Is it something or something? Use these 3 words to do that. So how do you do it here? So you can see Darabta and then Abbasun and then Muhammad. So how will it be? You are going to see, for example, the first one. Maybe let me see how it will be. Darabta. Okay. Abbas. You see the object is first. Muhammad ra'aita. Okay, and then the object is, the verb is in the middle. Kitab al-fiqh akhasta. Okay. So you now see that Abbasan. I hope that is clear. Abbasan darabta okay, this is not Muhammad, this is Mahmud. So Abbasan darabta Mahmudan. I hope that is clear. Please observe. Please observe here. You can see Kurata Muhammadan Hamidan. Why? Because it is the object. Maf'ulun bihi. Maf'ulun bihi is always mansub. So Muhammadan, no Muhammadun. Why? Ra'aita, you saw. It is the object of the saw. Okay, the verb see. The object, who is the one who is being seen? Is it not Muhammad? So Muhammad, so that's why it is having fatha. Okay, we said this before. So Muhammadan ra'aita, Hamidan, you see. So here the same way, Abbasan, not Abbasun. That's why I say Abbasan darabta Mahmudan. Is it Abbas that you beat or Mahmud? The same way here, when you come here. So you say what? Asir al-burtiqali sharibta asir al-inabi. Is it? Asirun means juice. Burtiqal means what's the name? Orange. So asir al-burtiqali. Is it the orange juice? Sharibta, that you drank. Asir al-inabi, or the juice of the inab. Inab is grape. Okay. Now the third one. Okay. So you see what? Asayyarat al-mudiri ra'aytum am sayyarat al-mudarrisi. You see that? Then the fourth one, how will it be? Okay. The fourth one. Ahazihi al-majallatu. Sorry. Ahazihi al-majallata. It is the object, so it must be, it must be mansub. But here, because hazihi is mabni, we said this before, hazihi is mabni, it doesn't change. La tatagayyar, it doesn't change. So what will happen is that the na'at, that I'm saying the na'at, the badal that is following it, okay, the badal, the substitute that is following it, will take the fatha. The fatha will affect this one. Okay, so you are going to say that ahazihi al-majallata qara'tunna am tilka. I hope that is clear. Now the fifth one. There's the fifth one. Amiftaha. So here, Amiftah al-bayti akhasta am miftah as-sayyarati. I hope that is clear. Okay. So it's not really difficult. And I think this is the last part of this lesson. Okay, then we look at the new words. Kalimatul Jadida. Okay. So ta'allam, ta'allamil. I've answered it. Okay, I shouldn't have answered it. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Here, what is going to be there? You can't pronounce this without changing the meme, right? The vowel on the meme. So how will you change it? How will you change it? How will you change it? You have to change here to Dhamma. You can remember. I hope you have not forgotten. Ta'allamul kalimatil atiyah. Not Kesra. The Dhamma, I think we just saw this few pages ago, right? Was it the previous lesson or this lesson? I think that was the previous lesson, right? The previous lesson we saw this. Okay, so ta'allamul kalimatil atiyah. Then here, nisfun. Nisfun means, so this is the fractions. They want us to learn the fractions, okay? They want us to learn the fractions. So nisfun means half. Nisfun means half. Sulusun means 1/3. Rub'un, 1/4. Khumsun, 1/5. Sudusun, 1/6. Sub'un, 1/7. Sumnun, 1/8. Tus'un, 1/9. Ushrun, 1/10. I hope that is clear. So if you just know the numbers, it's not anything difficult. Sulus, Rubu, Khums, okay. Sulusun, Subu, Sumnun, Tus'un, Ushrun. So it's not any difficult. Just that sometimes you see that the middle is having school. Home, sun, nisfun. But here not sul, sun, but sulusun. Some of them are having the middle to be having school, while others are having, you can see here, the middle is not having school. It's rather having Dhamma. And it is not anything difficult. The thing you just need to know is that the 1/3, okay, 1/3, and then 1/3 and 1/6, okay, 1/3 and then 1/6. They are having their middle to have Dhamma, okay. Their middle are having Dhamma, okay. All the rest are having school on the middle. So observe here. This is 1/3, right? So you can see school. The 1/3, the middle is having school. Here the same way school. I'm saying school. Dhamma. They are having their middle. The 1/3 and then the 1/6. They are having their middle to have Dhamma. All the rest are going to have school. So you see here school. See school. Okay. So the only thing is the 1/3 and then the 1/6. So 1/3 is sulusun, not sulsun. Sulusun. The 1/6 is sudusun. Okay, not sudusun. They will have the Dhamma. But the rest, they have their middle to have school. So nisfun, khumsun, sumnun, tus'un, ushrun, subu'un, rubu'un, in that order. Okay. Now let's look at the last part here. So here, كون جملا مستعملا الكلمات الآتية. Make sentences using the following words. دخل, بحث عن, أسبوع الماضي, بارحة, زيارة, زو, نصف. So these are words they have given us. Use it to make sentence. So it doesn't have one particular answer. Okay, so this is relative. You can use it to form any sentence of your choice. So if you can remember, in this lesson, at least we'll look at 14 exercises. This is exercise number 14. So at least we don't leave the student alone. We give at least one assignment to the student to also do something. So this one, please sit down and then do it on your own. Okay, man lam yazuk la ya'rif. If you don't have a taste, you will not know, right? So most of the time, practice. When you practice, it takes better. Okay, it becomes part of you. So you just have to practice. So that's why at least in each lesson we give at least 1 or 2 assignments to the student. We'll provide the answers. The answers will be provided. Okay, the answers will be provided. So after that, you can cross-check with your answer. So this is it. Dakhala. It's very simple. He entered. Use it to form a sentence. So you can say Dakhala rajulu al-ghurfata. Okay, the man entered the room. So you can just use it to form any sentence of your choice. So bahasa an, he searched for. Usbu'ul madi. I told you that's why we have fi'l madi. Fi'l madi means when we see something is madi, it is past. Okay, so usbu'ul madi, past week, bimana last week. Al-barihata, last night. Ziyaratun, visit. Zu, nisfun. So just use it to form a sentence of your own. Hope that is clear. These are the new words. Let's look at the new words and then we'll end the lesson here, inshallah. Meknasatun, the broom. Okay, the plural is makanis. Okay, then we have here nazoratun, nazoratun. Okay, spectacle or glasses. Suratun. I told you when it is having soon. I'm saying soon. Sorry. When it is having sword at the beginning, it means picture. But when it is having seen, suratun, that is the surah of the Quran. I hope that is clear. So this is picture. The plural is suwarun. The same way, if the plural for the suratun too is suwarun. Okay. Sobun is soup. Asirun, juice. Asirun is juice. Kurat al-qadam, football. Qadamun is foot. Kuratun is foot, ball. So kuratul qadam, football. Masha, he walked. Wajada, he found. Okay. Sulamun. Sulamun means the ladder. Okay, the ladder. Okay. I think this even comes in the Quran. Okay, in Suratul An'am. Okay. Suratul An'am. Allah told the Prophet that, you know, when the disbelievers, they come and then they are putting pressure on the Prophet. Give us a miracle, give us a miracle, give us a miracle. The Prophet was thinking that maybe if they had a miracle, at least they may believe. Okay, the Prophet was inclined to their appeal, right? But Allah says no. The thing is that if the miracle comes and you don't believe, then there will be distraction. It is a sunnah of Allah. And Allah says, وَلَنْ تَجِدَ لِسُنَّةِ اللَّهِ تَبْدِيلًا. You will never find a change in how Allah does his things. It's an order. If they don't believe, Allah will destroy. Because the miracle is the last resort. Okay? The miracle is the last resort. That's why I'm saying human beings, we are given intellect. It is only an animal that will see smoke, okay, from a building, but he will not run away. He say, I want to see the fire before I run away. But a human being with an akal, with a mind, reason, you can reason. When you see smoke, you run away. You know that you have to detect that there is fire somewhere. I hope that is clear. So that is why that's what Allah wants us to believe. You don't have to see Allah before you believe, because you have an intellect. Okay, there are certain things, a lot of things, science. Okay, that's why a poet, there's a particular poet who says, وَفِي كُلِّ تَحْرِكَةٍ ayatun tadullu annahu wahidun. Everything in this head, this universe, just raise your head and look at the skies, the moon, the sun, all these things, they are adilla, evidence pointing to Allah. So Allah wants you to use your reason. That is why if we are able to succeed in the hereafter, we have a higher ranks than the angel. Because why? We didn't see Allah, but we still believe. We believe in Allah even without seeing him. Okay, we believe in Allah without seeing him. I don't know whether you understand. So that is why Allah doesn't reveal certain things to us. So if you now see Allah, you want to believe, then what's the point? Then that is not any, how do I say, accomplishment. Accomplishment is when you don't see Allah, but you still believe. That's why you have a higher rank than the angels, because you don't see Allah, but you still believe. I hope that is clear. But if you now see Allah, you see the fire and then you now run away, then where's your intellect? That means your intellect has no, because you have now seen the thing. So there's no, it's not any big thing. Even if the animal saw the fire, he could also run away. I hope that is clear. So you should believe even without seeing Allah. I hope that is clear. But they always come to say, we want, a miracle or whatever. Let an angel come down, what. Okay, so to the point, Allah told the Prophet, وَإِنْ كَانَ كَوْرَ عَلَيْكَ إِرَادُهُمْ فَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتَ أَنْ تَبْتَغِيَ نَفَقًا فِي الْأَرْضِ أَوْ سُلَّمًا. So this word is there, أَوْ سُلَّمًا. If you can use a ladder to go top, to go to the heavens, and bring a miracle, do that. Okay, it's a kind of, Allah is kind of, should I say, angry, okay, in that speech, okay, in that context. Okay, so this word is there, sullamun. Okay, whether a ladder or a staircase, it could also mean a staircase. Okay, now, ajalatun, the wheel, right? Iza'atun, a radio station. Al-barihatu, last night. Burtukalun, orange. Kuratas salati, what's the name? Basketball. Ahaza, he took. Bahasa, and he searched. So bahasa means he searched, but it always, most of the time, it goes with this article. I'm saying article, this preposition, an. Okay. Then here, manaratun is the minaret. Lehyatun is the beer. Okay, the lehyatun is the beer. Of that is clear. Then we have here alin. Okay, alin is what? I told you, tall. Okay, mu'annis. I'm saying mu'annis. The mu'annas, the form, the feminine form is aliyatun. Okay, feminine. Aliyatun. Of that is clear. Mulawwan is colored. Okay. Then we have Sobahun. Sobahun means morning. Nisfun means half. Wada'a means he pleased. Hope that is clear. Okay, so inshallah we'll end the lesson here and we'll continue in the next lesson. Jazakum Allahu Khairan wa barakallahu li wa lakum fi Qur'an al-Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa zikr al-Hakim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.